Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Ardelyx ARDX updated guidance summary. Today is the 10th of January, 2024. We got updated guidance, and the stock loved it. So we are going to be looking at it. We're going to be talking about the bullish and the bearish parts of this stock. So I generally follow small cap pharma. This company is no longer small cap, but I was following it since it's been under $1. So obviously, we're doing great with that. So I do small cap, I do some games. So if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot, and thank you. Disclaimer is I do own stocks and options. Those are both currently in flux as I am actually selling stocks, buying options. We'll get into that a little bit later. I'm an amateur investor, and any advice given should be followed up by your own due diligence. And any information given is valid for today, the 10th of January, and the slideshow will not be updated. But if we get any news, new slideshow. So what happened? So expected sales of Israela were expected to be 140 million to 150 million in 2024. And then the newly launched drug Exposa had sales around 2.5 million in the first quarter of sales. No guidance was given for 2024. The company stated it had 184 million at the end of 2023. Why is all that important, and why did stock go up? Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of math here. We like math on this channel. So operating expenses were 41 million and 7.5 for cost of goods. This was the third quarter 2023. I do not have fourth quarter numbers yet. So if we do the math, we can really expect the year expenses to be between 160 and 200 million. And that's looking at flux at sales, R&D, stuff like that. So it could be maybe a little bit higher than 200, but 160 to 200 I feel is a pretty decent bet for that. My estimate for sales in 2024 were 110 to 125 million. They have made 80 this year, so a 50% increase is I didn't think that it would be that much. But I am still down about $30 million from the bottom of the sales chart right there. So, and this estimate was generally looked at by most analysts and agreed on for looking at next year. So again, my estimates were not out of right field. It looked, hey, they were going to sell around 80. Again, we're going to look for a 50% increase is a good increase for a year. So now if we look at the high estimates for the yearly expenses, and they come in at 200 million, and you sell the low amount at 140 million, Exposa only has to make up 60 million, and that is the worst case scenario right there. It already is 2.5, so we do expect some decent sales from it. But 60 million to make up when you have 184 million in cash, you're pretty safe. That's 3 years right there if it just goes to hell in handbasket. So, and I don't think it's going to, obviously. Okay, and so there's a lot of other stuff going on there. So one, this removes a large overhang as the company might be profitable this year and surely by 2025. Obviously, with this news, most likely dilution is done. Like the company will not need to raise cash to stay viable at this point. Obviously, they might raise cash in the future if they're looking to buy something, but that's a lot different than when smaller pharmaceuticals need to get cash to continue operations. Cash greatly exceeds total long-term debt, which is around 27 million. So that is, 184, and you only have 20 year in really good shape. The short percentage for the stock is around 14% right now. So there's a lot of people who are betting against it. So you might see still a little bit more pump in it. I'm not sure. But with almost 2 billion in market cap, is the company fairly priced? So now, like I said, I've gone over all the bullish stuff. We're going to look at the bear stuff because you need to know both answers. You need to know all the information. Is the company now worth 2 billion? We haven't actually had any sales in 2024 yet, or I guess we're the 10th. We've had a couple days of sales, but anyways, is it fairly priced? Can they hit that mark? And that's going to be a question that we're going to ask. And we also might see some major profit taking, as some of us have been here since below $1. And I said before, I have stocks, I have options. Obviously, I am currently an active trader in this. I could not pass up, buying under $1 and looking at a $9 stock. I could not pass up the profit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna blame anybody for being in my situation, saying, "Hey, this is money in the bank." Now, I did buy some cheap options just in case I wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden this stock is 10, 11, 12. The options for this Friday for 9 were, when I bought them, $25 per option. Fairly easy option to buy, especially with all the profit I had. So again, that's just kind of how I'm playing it. I will still continue to hold a position because this company will be around for a while. So in conclusion, in the third quarter report, I thought the company was fairly priced with those sales I gave number before, 110 to 125. I thought 5 to 750 would be a fair price for the year, and I really didn't expect much more until we actually got sales data. Boy, was I surprised. And with the company actually giving very positive guidance, we're definitely going to relook at the price and figure out where the new price target should be. So, and that's kind of where we're at. So hopefully you have a whole bunch of information and some data to go over and look at. Obviously, if you're looking more into the stock, this at least hopefully gives you a base. I think we can maybe hit 10. I want to say I hope we do, but I'm not sure, which is why I bought my options just in case. But hopefully it continues to go up, and hopefully we continue to get good news. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.